going on, everybody? Welcome in. Oh, my camera's not working. Hang on a second. Let's get that squared away. My camera was facing the wrong way. That's why my camera was not working. Up close and personal. Let's try this. Oh. All right. How about that? Minus that black line on the top there. Let's get that unscrewed here. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? Let's go to sources here. I just want to double check. Actually, I think I don't even have to do sources. I can just do scenes and in-game, and I believe I'll be able to unlock the preview, and I need to mess with my camera. What's up, hey yo, Matty-O? How's it going, man? How are you? Welcome in. Just trying to square away this little black line above my head here. It's it's gonna drive me nuts. Just gotta do a little doctoring. Welcome in, though. It's gonna be in scene standby, guys. We'll get going here in 2 seconds here. I just gotta bring this down a little bit so it doesn't show that black line. I just gotta crop that out. Live streamer woes every stream right here on the Wolfpack channel. All right, let's see how that looks now when we go back. Still there. It's weird. It is not a camera thing. It is a scene here. Gone now, guy. There we go. I think we're good now. All right. I think we're all right now. That was going to drive me nuts. Sorry. So I got a few hours, guys. We're going to fly from Las Vegas to Denver. That's the plan right now. I got a couple hours. This flight's going to be about an hour 20. And then we're probably not going to have enough time to do the other flight that I mentioned in the description on the YouTube side of things. But that flight was going to be Fort Lauderdale to Philly, so we could complete our Cities 1 achievement in the FSHub.io. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably finish this flight. We'll check it, see where we're at, and then after this flight, we will go and maybe do some FBO operations in the Tennessee area, which should be interesting because all that weather is moving through there from the remnants of the hurricane. So Could be interesting. We'll see what happens. It's always interesting. Who am I kidding? I'm a terrible pilot, so it's always an interesting thing. So, welcome in, hey yo, Mattio, and I hope everybody's been well, man. It's been a little while. I've been running around like a lunatic. I don't remember my last stream. It was over the weekend, maybe Sunday, and yeah, it was probably before that because I was down in Tennessee, and then we went to New York, came back to Chicago, and had a bunch of IRL things to do yesterday and day before that, and yeah, so we're getting ready to go here. Let's go ahead and load up this plane. We're 47 minutes from departure. That's about the normal time that they start loading the plane up, so we will do that. We got 128 people are going to Denver from Vegas. That is what we have going on. I've already done the preliminary stuff to get us going. I have not done the setup and the flight plan and all that stuff, but that's I'll do that in a second. But flying the A320 Delta livery A320 over to Denver, which will give us another. Like I said, it will give us another. Whoever parked like crap. He's not on the line. But yeah, so that's the loose plan right now is a flight to Vegas, and then we'll see how much time we have left from there. So GSX has done some updates. They have actually done several updates. There's now water. There is now water and sanitary toilets that you can call in and have them do the services on there. So there's been a few updates since I've been gone. So also Say Intentions has updated, and now that thing I was trying to get our clearance through all of the when I was trying to get the clearance through the this thing last stream, because they Say Intentions and Phoenix, they updated so you can get your clearances through this screen right here. The DCDU it's called. That was not working my last stream. Apparently that is now working, so we'll be trying that out again today too. So we'll see. I thought I was screwing this up, and apparently it was not. That was not the case. Apparently it just wasn't working. So, which is shocking because normally it is something that I screw up. All right, we got a company message down here, and we are at the spot where we need to start putting in our flight plan. 45 minutes from departure, so we'll get going here. Received messages. That's our load sheet. GSX should open that for us. I shouldn't have to do that. So our preliminary load sheet is on board. Let's get our aircraft squared away and tell it where it's going. It knows where we're going now. Let's pull our information from SimBrief quick. We are flight number Comair 146. Cost index is 8. Our altitude is 37,000. That's got our temperature, and with that, our departure airport temperature right now is 27. Is that right? Departing off a 19 left, 19 right, and 26 left. Oh no, 26 right.
Kilo Victor Golf Tango would like to request flight following to Kilo Hotel November Delta 4000. Would like to transition Bravo.
So you guys can see that right now, the web capture. I'm going to take that off, but bring that up if we need to. Las Vegas, open the airport. ATIS weather. Information whiskey. Temperature is 27. What's up, Sir Williams? How are you? Sir William. Just one of you. How are you, man? All right, 27. That's in. All right. Data init. Page 1 is done. DIF. Flight plan. Let's do that. Las Vegas. Departure is going to be 26 right. We're going off of the Gidget 2 and the Turker or Tuck RR transition. We'll insert that. We should no longer have a flight plan discon. This discon is because of our arrival at Denver. Pretty excited. I haven't flown into Denver yet. I have not flown into Denver yet, so we should get an achievement. I have flown out of Denver a couple of times, but I've never flown into Denver in the sim. So in our arrival, we're going to be doing 34 right. 34 right, ILS. Our star is the Ski 3.
Boarding requested.
There it was, Ski 3. And our transition is bump. So insert temporary. That should take care of all of our flight discontinuities. Let's go to the plan. Make sure we got a green line all the way over to Denver. Attach pushback? No, not yet. We're not quite ready for that. How you doing, Sir Williams? Hey, yo, Matty-o. How's everybody doing today? What's going on over on Twitch also, guys? We're not doing TikTok today. I've been, they won't give me a stream key. The stream key is hard to find. The virtual camera's being a bit of a pain in the butt. So, yeah, I decided against, today anyway, the streaming on TikTok right now. So, what I want to do... Let's move me down here just a little bit so I'm not blocked off. Okay, so what we were doing was checking the green line all the way over, making sure it is solid all the way up to Denver. There's our arrival. Into our approach, green line all the way to Denver. Nice. Flight plan's done. Secondary flight plan copy. DIFS R RadNav, nothing to do there. Second init page. Our fuel planning should have 14.5 on the fuel plan. Let's see if they did that. They should have loaded us up already. Yep. We'll send that over. That should have auto-populated. It did. All set. And now for our performance. Perf page, departure perf. We're going out on 26 right. Sync the load sheet prelim. Flaps are 1+ flex. Packs will be on. Sync the weather. Calculate it. 149, 149, 150, flex at 59. Send it. Passengers will start to board shortly. 149, 49, 50. Good. Nice. Perf is done. All right. Flight plans on board. Weather radar is off. Transponder and TCAS is off. Parking brake is set. Windows are closed. External power, we're not messing with that right now. We're getting ready to rock and roll here. Let's see how we're doing. Bags are coming on.
Passengers boarding starting.
Very touchy buttons here. Get on a plane, guys. Sit down. Find your seat. Oh, you're not boarding the zones, are you? Why is that reversed? All right, we're getting there. All right, we can take this out of plan mode. Put this back in arc. That's what I like to do. We'll use 20 miles on our climb out here. We are in good shape. Let's see what we got to do for this. I think I'm probably just going to put it over here. Request. Going on all. There we go. Weather diversion ATC. Oh, you know what we didn't do? I didn't put the wind data in. That would have. Let's fix that. Did not put the wind data in. ATC request. Pre-departure clearance. Can we... Alright, so we are KLAS. Let's see if it works this time. Whoop. /KDEN. Call sign COM 146. Information that I have currently is whiskey. Station KLAS. Why do I keep hitting the R? Those are done. Gate number, I think we're at Charlie 13, I believe. Is that right? Bum, 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 bum. Obstacles, here we go. We are at 14. Doesn't look like there is a 13. Stand by. Where the hell are we? On the corner of the square building here. Jesus, they don't even say. I don't know how to figure that out. I think we're gate 11. 11 or 12. Charlie. 1-2, I guess. And we are an A320. I don't want to send it just yet. We're going to hold it. How many passengers does that say? Boarding's complete. Very nice. Now you can connect the jet bridge. Send that. Let's redo our departure. Sync load sheet final. Sync weather. 154, 154, 155, flex 56. Done. We're good. Let's turn our APU on here. Get our beacon on. Seat doors can be armed. Seat belts to. Oh no, that's it. Seat belts armed. APU start. Flaps open. I'm assuming we'll get cleared up to about 4,000. We'll have to double check that though. Tell GSX they can connect the tug. I believe they'll take the... Yep. Automatically should do that. I think we're ready to get out of here, guys. I think.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So are we. Parking brake is set. Windows are closed. External power is not off just yet because we are not on APU. We are now. We can shut off external power. We're now on our own power.
Departure checks completed.
APU
Bypass
bleed
pin
on.
inserted.
All right. Seatbelt signs are on. APU bleed is on. Beacon is on. We're ready to go. We can get this to get ready to start.
Locking gear.
Let's contact ground before we do anything here. Brian, you want to contact ground and request push and start?
I can handle that, but you'll need to hand over the comms to me first. Once that's done, I'll contact ground for push and start clearance.
Brian, can you handle the comms for this flight? We want to be tail left and nose right, but Brian can...
Sure, I'll handle the comms for this flight. Just let me know if there's anything specific you need me to do.
Can you request push and start from ground?
I'll handle the comms for our IFR clearance to Los Angeles. Contacting clearance delivery now.
I wanted to...
I'm only rated to handle IFR-related comms for now. We need to pick up our IFR clearance first before I can request push and start.
I'll handle the comms for a few minutes. This guy. I thought they did clearances after they pushed.
All right, you're in control of the comms now. Just let me know when you want me to take over again.
All right. We sent our IFR clearance. Let's see if it comes up. There it is. No, that's just saying that they got it. Clearance request received or standby. That's what I had the last time. Revisions, 128 plus 3. What's up, Maddie Lynn? How's it going? I don't know if, again, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with the clearances or what, but there it is. I'll be damned, guys. It's right there. Squawking. This is awesome. I will say, I am highly impressed with Say Intentions. As many hiccups as there has been. 4414. So we're auto there. What is that? What is that? Standby. Oh, got it. Wilco. So we got clearance to Denver, Gidget 2, departure, maintain 4,000. So we did that. All right. I'm assuming that's, so ATC message, that's what that is. I got it. So we're maintaining 4,000, which I put up here. Departure on 125.9, squawk 4414, expect 26 right for takeoff. 4414, I'll just leave this in standby right now. All right, we now have IFR clearance. That's good. Brian, can you handle the communications? That's cool. I like that a lot. That's
Sure, Nate. I'll take over the communications from here.
we received our IFR clearance through the DCDU. Can you call for push and start?
I'll handle the request for push and start clearance with ground.
Okay, and we are going nose left, tail... No, we're going nose right, tail left. That's where we're going. I do have to do that.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brian, can you request push and start from ground, please?
Release parking brakes, please.
I'll contact ground for push and start clearance now, Nate.
That's what you said. I feel like I'm working with...
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
ground west of runway 19R, ground east, okay, 121.1.
Release parking brakes, please.
Las Vegas ground, Command Air 146, request push and start. Charlie
Release parking brakes, please.
12th.
Las Vegas ground, Calm Air 146 requesting clearance to push and start.
Release parking brakes, please.
Command 146, push and start approved. Tail south.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome
Las
aboard
Vegas
Calm
ground,
Air
Spirit
Flight 146 to Denver.
1455 is off of 26 left at the Alpha.
All right, engine 2 starting.
Exit.
Please remember to stow your hand
Alpha
luggage
5.
in the overhead bins or under the seat.
Spirit 1455,
N2
Las
coming
Vegas
up.
ground, taxi to parking via Alpha Bravo Charlie. Have a great day.
And that you can reach the exit in case of an emergency. We have a fantastic crew on board today, including my fellow attendants, Sarah, Mike, and Emily.
320, Maddie, 320.
Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
But yes, 320.
Las Vegas ground, UPS
Ladies and
1568
gentlemen,
with Romeo ready to
Calm Air
taxi.
Flight to Denver. My name is Lisa. and I am
UPS
your lead flight
1568 Las Vegas ground, taxi to runway 8 right via Romeo Bravo Alpha. Hold short of runway 8 right.
John, Sarah, and Mike.
A little bit of lag today.
Las Vegas ground, good evening, JetBlue 1058. Request check to the gate.
As we prepare for pushback, please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened, your seat backs are upright.
All right, engine 2 looks good.
In case of an emergency, please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. We will also be turning on the Wi-Fi shortly, and our drinks and snack service will begin soon after takeoff. The weather in Denver is looking pleasant with a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Thank you for choosing to fly with us, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Engine 1.
Please set parking brakes.
JetBlue 1058
Parking brake is
Las
set.
Vegas ground, taxi to the gate via Bravo Charlie Delta. Remain this frequency.
N2's coming up. Engine 1 stabilized. Engine temperature's coming up. And 1 is coming up.
Taxi to the gate via Bravo Charlie Delta. JetBlue 1058 remaining on this frequency.
24.4 for our
JetBlue
MACTOW.
1058 read back correct.
Unlocking gear.
Covering ground. Vision Jet 6 Alpha Tango. Request taxi to General Aviation Park. Vision Jet 6 Alpha Tango taxi to General Aviation
All right,
Park.
engine's
via
good.
hotel, remain
Let's
in
shut our
frequency.
APU
Have a
off.
good day.
Tow truck disconnected.
We can
Bypass
put
pin
that
removed.
back to normal. APU bleed is off. APU master's off. Engine wing anti-ice is good. Set the max. Flap should be 1.
Vision Jet
Ground
6 Alpha
spoilers
Tango taxi to
armed.
runway 1 left via Tango Echo. Hold short of runway 1
Rudder reset. Pitch trim is good. I just put that in. ATC clearance. Strobes to auto. I see your pin. Thank you very much. Give you the old salute. Back. You're supposed to salute me. I salute you back. That's the way that works. Nose wheel to taxi. And no need for the runway turn-off lights. Brian, can you get us taxi clearance to the 26 right for departure?
Sure thing, Nate. I'll request taxi clearance to runway 26 right for departure.
Should be Charlie to Bravo 1 is what I'm guessing. Maybe Bravo.
Calm Air 146, we're ready to taxi to runway 26 right with X-ray.
Oh, it's X-ray now. Nice, Maddie. Good.
Calm Air 146 Las Vegas ground. Taxi to runway 26 right via Bravo 5. Bravo Alpha 2.
Bravo 5.
Runway 26 right, Bravo 5, Bravo Alpha 2, Calm Air 146.
Oh, okay. I got it. Got it. We're going out to the far taxi. Okay, we can do that. All right.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
We're good to go. After takeoff, before taxi is checklist is complete, and we are getting ready to rock. Parking brake is off. Rolling.
American 117. Read back correct.
we're making a left right here.
Delta 27 Las Vegas ground, pushback and engine start approved.
And we're
Expect
taking
runway
this
26 right for departure. Advise when ready
all
to
the way
taxi.
down, and our runway is the one right to our right here. The lag is not giving me the warm and fuzzies, guys.
Ground requested startup and pushback.
Little bit of lag. We didn't have lag for several streams, and we've had some NVIDIA updates. We've had a Phoenix update, GSX update. Trying to we'll work through it, but the updates always scare me. Cabin's ready.
79 Las Vegas ground startup and pushback approved. Expect runway 26 right for departure. Information Romeo is current.
We're taxiing
Startup and
really
pushback
fast under our own power here.
6 right for departure. Information Romeo is current. JetBlue 879. Ground request taxi. JetBlue 879.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. We are taxiing out of Las Vegas, and we are heading up to Denver. Be out of here in a few seconds. We got one more checklist to go through before departure, and
Las Vegas ground United 73 Bravo request follow-up card.
one more ramp here. We're going to A2. This is A3. I think we're going to A2. 4,000 is in.
Las Vegas ground United 73 Bravo and Bravo 5 request taxi to gate. Request progressive taxi. United 738 Bravo, progressive taxi approved. Follow the taxi path to your destination. Bravo 4, Bravo Alpha
Elder
2,
Statesman, how's it going, man?
Southwest.
It was all right. Yeah, it was good. We were busy. We were running around like lunatics trying to get stuff
Bravo
squared away,
4,
but we went out to
Bravo Alpha 2 over to 26 right for Southwest.
we were out in New York for 24 hours. I had to fly through New York to get to Nashville. We were down there. We had a football game for our my stepson, my wife's son, and so he had a football game. I had to Uber right to the football game. We worked concessions. Had a whole bunch of stuff going on, but it's all good. Just was a very busy week and weekend. All good stuff though. All right. 26 right. We are here. We're holding.
Southwest 247.
Landing gear. Nope. Sorry. Terrain on.
Short of taxiway Bravo, waiting for clearance to enter the ramp.
Weather radar on. That was a weather radar. This is predictive wind shear. Our TCAS is on. Stand auto. Takeoff config test. Everything is normal. Pack 1 and 2 is on. No need for anti-ice. Engine mode selector is off. Nose lights to take off. Landing lights come on. And strobe lights come on now. We're ready to rock. Brian, if you let tower know, we're holding short of runway 26 right. Request takeoff.
We're holding short of runway 26 right. I'll contact the tower for takeoff clearance.
American 416.
How's your how you been, Elder? All good?
Runway 26 right for departure. Advise when ready to taxi.
Las Vegas ground, Comair 146, holding short of runway 26 right, ready to depart.
Comair 146, contact tower on 118.75 for departure clearance.
Switching to tower on 118.75 for departure clearance. Comair 146.
Come on, guy. Did you switch it? Oh my God. Las Vegas Tower, Command Air 146 is requesting takeoff clearance. Runway 26 right.
Come Air 146, contact tower on 118.75 for takeoff clearance.
He's putting it in the standby box, but he's not switching it.
9913 Las Vegas.
Las Vegas Tower, Command Air 146, holding short runway 26 right, ready for takeoff.
26 left, United 913.
Come Air 146, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right, winds calm, RNAV Leland, cleared for takeoff.
Well, it's not RNAV Leland, it's our
Runway 26 right, RNAV Leland, cleared for takeoff. Come Air 146.
Las Vegas Tower,
Alright, we're out of here. Tired of the antics.
2 minutes out, 6,000 and 4,000.
Elder, how was things for your week? Alright, lined up. Let's go. $60 knots. $100. V1. Rotate. Gears up. Autopilot is on. The strip is right over there.
Come Air 146, contact departure on 125.9er.
Contacting departure on 125.9er, Com Air 146.
Flaps up. Alright, now he's doing it.
American 211, roger, say altitude.
Las Vegas departure, Com Air 146, morning. We're climbing past 3500.
Come Air 146, Las Vegas departure, radar contact. Cleared directly in. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Cleared directly and climb and maintain flight level 210, Com Air 146.
Alright.
American 211, Las Vegas approach.
So we climb.
Seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Waiting on a call from the airport for work schedule. I gotcha. Gotcha.
Terrain ahead.
I got
Pull
it.
up.
We're good, guy. Calm down. We're climbing out on the aircraft on the departure from the airport. It's we're good. It says we're supposed to be below 8,000. We're good. We're supposed to be above 5,000 when we hit Leland or Glean. We're gonna make that. We're all right.
Vegas, departure, squawking 3533, American 211.
All right. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are up, ground spoilers have been disarmed, engine pack 1 and 2 are on, anti-ice is not needed, engine mode selector is good. That checklist is complete. That light can come off.
Climb to 17,000, 17,000, Southwest 3767.
Coming back across Las Vegas here on the other side.
Comair 146, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260. Come Air 146.
Not gonna lie, that might be a thumbnail that you might see at some point. Yeah, 260 they gave us. Nope.
Cessna 2 Juliet Golf negative, maintain 7,000. Heading 171 for radar vectors to Las Vegas. Altimeter 29er 4.
There we go. Alright, landing lights can come off. I have not. I'm going to, Elder.
Comair 146, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.625.
Switching to Los Angeles Center on 124.625, Comair 146.
Yeah, I have not yet, Elder, but I'm definitely going to. I'm going to give it a shot. Probably going to go with the Premium Deluxe. I don't really... I think I'm going to go with the Premium Deluxe the way I have it in my head right now. Most of the stuff I fly is going to be the high fidelity stuff that I buy on my own. I like their options for the aircraft available in the different tiers, but I don't know how much I'm going to fly them. Most of the stuff in MS 2020, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I haven't touched. I just recently flew the King Air for the first time a couple of weeks ago, the TBM 930, and all these things, you know, I mean, a lot of that is just my comfort level with some of the newer aircraft.
146 Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. Comair 146.
I go through Steam. Yeah, I go through Steam. I also think that I'm going to have to upgrade, get a second solid state drive for my rig before that one comes out. I have a lot of things, and I'm not sure that I'm going to not be in. Like I said, if this rolls out and it's not nearly pristine, or they don't allow like integration with FSEconomy or like NeoFly or whatever, not that they don't allow it, but it's not ready yet, I'm gonna come back and fly 2020. Obviously 2020 needs to be optimized a lot more, but I don't know that we're gonna get it any more optimized than it is with a new system coming out. But yeah, I have seen that there is a story element. I don't know how I feel. I like their career mode. I get where they're going with it. And I guess it's just like any other career mode that you start. I don't like the idea that you have to start over from square one with everything, but I guess you would have to do that in NeoFly or anywhere really. So it's really not a huge deal. It's just I could see where people would get a little irritated about that.
177 at flight level 200, request flight level
It's definitely got potential. I think it's going to be great. It looks a lot better as long as and a lot of the stuff is cloud-based. I'm very concerned with people that don't have a good internet connection, to be honest with you. That is not me. If all goes well, I'll put my community folder from 2020 in D to free up space. Yeah, and that's, yeah, exactly. Yep. I am due for a solid state upgrade, a solid state drive update anyway. So it's going to be a, just clear this up to our cruising altitude. I just want to make sure I catch that. But yeah, I see what everybody, their point is that, they're going to want that you want the most planes possible. I'm more interested in the sceneries, to be honest with you, because I like to fly what I fly well and not just fly a whole bunch of planes in a arcade level. I really enjoy learning the planes. And if I had the coolest looking plane in the sim, but I didn't get all of the functionality of how it works, I have no use for that plane. That's just me. And I understand that people just want to fly, the A380 and they don't really know how to work it or what each button does or how things work. I want to be, for lack of better terms, I want to be immersed in the plane, and that's the way I like it. I don't, I like all the little, even in 2020, all the one-off planes or all the de Havilland stuff. I've never even touched those. I have no interest in seaplanes at this point. I have no, and maybe that'll change. I don't know. I have no interest in doing firefighting, water operations, or at this point, I think it'd be fun to learn helicopters in the sim. But even then, I'm not even like, that's not what I come to flight sim for. I'll be honest with you. If I wanted to fly helicopters, I go to DCS and blow stuff up with them. So it's that would be my, I love the Apache and DCS. And if I wanted to transport stuff, I'd learn the Chinook and go and fly it in military operations. But again, that's just my opinion. Completely, just completely my opinion on it. All right, passing 23.9. Landing lights are off, nose lights are off. We could take the terrain off the ND. Passenger signs, not quite. We're not quite to our cruise altitude. We've got about an hour. Well, it was an hour and 20. When we took off, it was an hour. Well, when we pushed back, I think it was an hour 20. The whole thing. So we'll see how we do here. I think we got out on time. There were items for sale for MSFS 2020 that required you to have the premium deluxe version, so I'm covering my bases with 2024 just in case. And I think I'm going to do the same. That's kind of why I am doing what I just talked about, Elder. I want to get the premium deluxe just because. But I'll be honest with you, I have the premium deluxe version, and I can't even get the longitude to work in my sim. And again, that's probably a third-party add-on conflict or something like that. But I cannot, anybody who flies a longitude in my sim is pink, and I cannot load into a longitude at all, and I have premium deluxe. So, very odd, but it is what it is. I don't even, at this point, I haven't flown the longitude ever. I probably would, but I am looking for a nice middle of the pack business type jet, like a longitude. I would like to learn a longitude, not quite a CRJ. A CRJ is a little, like if I want to fly a CRJ, I'll fly the Airbus. So that's just my feelings on that. And I do want to learn the 37 Max in the next couple of months too. So I get it all the time, Elder. I cannot get that thing to work in my sim. And when I load into a longitude, it doesn't even show a plane. Like you're just sitting on the tarmac and you're just there. Like there's nothing there at all. I cannot get that thing to work whatsoever. I know it's a conflict with something in my community folder, but I'm not, everybody's solution is delete everything out of your community folder and then start over and add it all back in to see how it works, to see what it is. And I'm like, I'm not deleting hundreds of things out of my community folder to figure out what is wrong with my longitude. I have literally hundreds of, maybe not hundreds, but definitely pushing almost 100 things. And I'm not deleting it one by one and then loading into the sim to try to see which one it was. I'm not doing that. If they can't figure it out, I can't help you. I just won't fly the thing. But yeah, I can't, Elder. I have nothing like. Yeah, I can't get into that thing to save my ass. And then when like my community, when the community is flying a longitude, it shows up pink every time. And I believe it shows up pink as a CRJ4. I believe it's a CJ4. Sorry. But Matty, you like the blimps and hot air balloons? Nice, very good. Yeah, I won't be in a blimp or a hot air balloon. It's not. The only thing I could see doing that for is if the scenery is just so cool, and I just want to go and like you would in real life, like go on a hot air balloon ride over the Grand Canyon or something like that. I could see maybe doing that for photo purposes or for scenic purposes. I don't see myself doing that like on stream or anything like that. All right, we are almost at top of climb. 30,000 feet, we got 7 more to go.
Unidentified aircraft. You're in restricted airspace. Execute a wing rock and vacate the vicinity.
You fly the PMG DG Phoenix, Coronado, Black Square, and the WB Cessnas. Nice. Yeah, I just got the WB Cessna the other day, and I don't know how to do the gauge cockpit. The not the glass. I don't know how to work the instruments yet. I bought that specifically to learn like how the instruments work, VOR navigation and things like that. Black Square, I'm really thinking about the Duke. But again, I'm holding off on everything until we are 100% certain that it's working in 2024 before I go and buy a whole bunch of planes to fly in 2020, which they may or may not continue to support. They say they're going to support it, and I believe them, because there's so many people that are flying in 2020. But I don't think that they're going to. It's like any other game. When they update, Madden 2023 to 2024 or 24 to 25, they're not continuing to support 2024. It's not. That's just it's logical. I don't expect them to support the development of 2020 very much past the end of the year, maybe the end of next year, but I just don't. You have both turbo and the props? Nice. Yeah, they look like fun planes to fly too. It's and I like their capacity for the career mode stuff. The Coronados always got me too. I have the Inabuild's A-320, but I also do want to do like the Max, like the Boeing. I want to get I want to learn the basics of a Boeing, because I feel that I'm competent in getting around the cockpit of the Airbuses, and I feel like I'm confident getting around the cockpit of the Airbuses. I'm not confident in the flight, especially landing. I'm confident in most of the phases of flight, but landing is still a little challenging, as you'll see here soon. But yeah, that's but I want to get to a point where I can manage my normal flight pattern and my normal flight workflow in a Boeing as well, and I'll probably do the 737 Max.
Flight level 14,000, rear wing 744.
Did have a couple of subscribers on YouTube while I was away 4 days ago. A Janos Tomas subscribed and a Paranapal subscribed, so thank you. And then we just had a flurry of followers over on the Twitch side of things as well on our last stream because we got raided by Ibanez. So Real Air Simulations had a Duke for FSX. They went out of business, so when Black Square came out, you jumped all over it. Nice, nice. Probably going to keep supporting 2020 until the developers upgrade their planes that you bought to work in 2024. Yeah, I could see that. It's a valid statement. But I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm excited for 2024. I hope it rolls out well. I hope it runs very smooth. I hope the third-party integrations and things like that work out great. And I hope they allow the same functionality with the third-party integrations. I hope some of their lag issues in performance, being so CPU heavy, is sorted. Yeah, I have high hopes for it. But mark my words, if it doesn't come out with all of those things at least improved, I'll be right back here in 2020. That is a terrible, terrible,
Los Angeles Center, how you get 7865 Foxtrot, descending flight level 390 for 330.
So we have a couple of options for the next flight, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but I have a
Mustang Lima Echo Bravo Los
oh
Angeles
boy.
Center traffic at your 10 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude, type unknown.
Looking for traffic. Mustang Lima Echo Bravo.
my daughter texted me one word, burger. I don't know if that means she wants a burger or wants to have burgers tonight. I don't know what that means, but yeah, 2024 says 95% of all you own will be compatible with the new sim, and I believe them. I really do. I just hope it's seamless. You know what I mean? I hope that I can load into the Phoenix on day one, jump into the Phoenix and take off and do a flight. I honestly have concerns with how FS24 is going to work with. What's up, Sir William? How are you, man? I didn't know you were in Tampa Bay. How you doing? How's everything squared away down there? Did you guys make it through all right, William? Yes, Maddie, I agree. And that's my thing. The cloud feature I think is going to be great for most people, but there are a lot of people that play this game that do not have phenomenal internet or the ability to even get it if they want it. I am in both of my houses, I have gigabyte internet available in Tennessee and in Chicago. And so I'm lucky in that regard. But you get people who are out in the middle of rural Montana running off a SATCOM, that's not gonna go well if that's what they want to, if they want to fly. All right, seatbelt signs. Ken, come on. Pressurization's good. Flight, otherwise we'd be dead. Flight plan monitoring. Top of descent, we're not going to cross-check anything because we got those shut off. But we'll say we're going to cross-check it. So yeah, what I was saying was we do have a couple of options for another flight here. I may elect because by the time we land, I'm only going to have about an hour and a half left. And the next flight that I wanted to do, that I mentioned, is a 2-hour flight. Made it through? Very good. Airborne animations, what's going on?
Center on 124.2.
I swear, basically, no matter where I fly, you have to deal with Helene's damn clouds. I would agree with that right now. I am out west right now. I'm flying Vegas to Denver, but yeah, I would agree with that. That's one of the reasons why I'm out west. However, what I was just saying is my next flight, we may be going back to do some FBO operations in Tennessee for FSEconomy. I was hoping to do.
Los Angeles Center, Comair 146. Good morning. Maintaining flight level 370.
I was hoping to do another Phoenix Airbus flight, but I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to be able to get another one in. I wanted to do Fort Lauderdale to Philly next, but I think it's going to put me too close to my daughter's getting out of school time, so I don't think we're going to make it. So we might do some hops around the FBO, maybe another Wolf Air, either business jet or something in the Tennessee area, which is really spicy right now because the weather is insane out there. I actually haven't even checked our ring cam and seen what it's like, but the wife and I are actually up in Chicago right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's raining. Raining and windy, but it's not even really that windy. Chicken cam is offline, though. Yeah, Airborne, I hope it does too. I don't have high hopes for that, though. I was watching their developer thing on Twitch the other day, their live developer Twitch, and they really, when they were asked ATC questions, they really wanted to skim over that and get on to the next thing. I don't think they did much. They said they improved it, but I don't think they improved it much. And all of the dialogue that I've heard or seen in the ATC message or in the game itself from the AI seems very bot-like, and it's a little bit of an immersion breaker, if that's what you're into. Like the instructional flights, it sounds like a robot's talking to you, and I don't think that's changing from what they were sounding like. It didn't seem that that's changing, so. I don't have high hopes for ATC, I'll be honest with you. I think you're going to have to do, if you want ATC, you're going to end up with a Say Intentions, or at least initially. They'll probably develop it in further, but Microsoft is very Microsoft, and yeah, Maddie, wind's picking up here too, up in Chicago. But yeah, Tennessee, I know down by us, the wind was supposed to pick up pretty good, and it's pouring down there. But all right, so we are going to make this again is personal money. This is not Wolf Air money, but this will be about a $5,800 flight into my personal bank account, which I just invest into Wolf Air anyway. But yeah, that would be nice, Airborne. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they would do that. I'm not a modder, but that would be nice. If they could do that or did do that, that would be great. But I'll be honest with you, I'm other than some minor hiccups with Say Intentions, they have done a phenomenal job at integrating. And I know you got to shell out some money for Say Intention, but they really do a really nice job, especially with this new feature. This new feature that they just rolled out, I think it was last week. You can now get your departures through in the Phoenix through here. They're working closely with VATSIM now, so when you lose VATSIM coverage, I just saw that this morning or last night. When you lose VATSIM coverage, Say Intentions will pick up when you lost VATSIM coverage, and they'll work in seamlessly as well when you're on Unicom. That's crazy. That's a phenomenal. That's phenomenal. But again, I enjoy Say Intentions. I do need to get on VATSIM. I say this every stream. I do need to get on VATSIM. So yeah, I'll show you. The virtual so FSEconomy, the way that FSEconomy works is that it's you guys can see that, right? Yeah. So I come in here and I can go to any airport in the world with caveats, but I can basically go to any airport. So right now we have purchased a couple of forward bases of operations, or FBOs. FBO might be another acronym, but so we own a plot of basically a gate at this airport, and we're able to pick up using the planes that are here. Right now we're renting planes. Wolf Air also, thanks to Mouse in Your House, a member of the community, he actually donated some money to get us our first, he didn't donate it, he invested it, and so now we have a
Denver Center on 118.225.
oh yeah, nice. So summer, like right now we have several pilots that are flying for us, and Mouse in Your House is one of them, and then Summers D is another one. He's flying, or just did fly a few minutes ago, and then there's me. Airborne. Thanks for that subscription over on YouTube. Thanks. But yeah, and then so basically, you basically build up your airline in FSEconomy, and you fly around, and you get paid for all of the things that you do. So yeah, I know you are, Steve. I know you are. I just didn't know if you wanted me to say that. But yeah, so Summer was just in the Steve Sumner was just in the Duke, flying around. And yeah, so you basically have to supply your FBOs, fly things out of FBOs. You don't even have to do anything with the FBOs. This flight right now is just me being hired to fly this Airbus full of these people, and I get paid personally in my bank account. And then, so we have our bank account right here. This is my personal bank account with almost $40,000 in it. And then this is our business bank account, which I can transfer money into or out of or whatever. And yeah, so like right now I have, actually I got to replace that. I'm going to put another 5,000 from our bank account into cash. That way guys who are flying around right now could still do repairs. They can still, everything that needs to be done in there for fuel and all that. So your Duke broke and had to cancel. But yeah, Airborne, you're more than welcome to, it's basically just the community people. If you do !Discord, and you'll bring us to the Discord channel, and I try to give updates on what jobs need to be done. Hawks Girl looks clear out west. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And like right now, this is my flight. If I wanted to, we'll just say like my home airport. If I wanted to come in here, and my home airport's Shelbyville, Tennessee, right? So that's the closest one to my house. So I just search if I want to fly out of Tennessee. I can just search KSYI. These are all the flights out of KSYI. These are the aircraft that you can fly out of here. So you got to watch out, because you might not. You fly out of Huntsville to DC. Oh, nice. Yeah, the 175 is that's one of the planes that I want to. That's one of my favorite planes in real life to fly on. I just flew on 2 of them last week, and the 175 is definitely a thing. So you fly out of Huntsville, HSV. So let's take a look. So the other thing you got to watch too is that I don't believe Embraer 175s are in this one, but out of Huntsville, Alabama, there's a Beechcraft King Air 300, a 172 Skyhawk, a Caravan, another Caravan, a Cessna Citation, a Commander 112, and a Socata 930. You can rent any of those. The 208 Caravan is a privately owned plane, so we're not renting. You can't rent that one. And the Cessna 208 172 is privately owned as well, so we can't rent that one. But all the other ones, you can rent either dry with no fuel, or you can rent wet and pay for the fuel. I'm sorry, you can rent dry and pay for the fuel when you get there, or you can rent wet and pay for the fuel anyway. And then you could fly all these jobs. You may not be able to find like the plane that you normally fly, like the ERJ. It's not in here. You would have to figure out something. If you wanted to be in FSEconomy, you'd either have to ask them to add the 175, which they may or may not, or not fly that and fly some other stuff. This is meant, this FSEconomy is meant for more GA or medium range stuff. They do have like you're not going to own your own A320. This is a leased plane to the world, and they're just hiring you as the pilot to fly it, and then they pay you to fly it. And I have not seen a 175 in there, but they have.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Yeah, airborne. You're right. It is very limited. Xbox is very limited. I know Maddie, who's also in chat, is also would be, he would thrive with this stuff. But yeah, it's the Xbox side of things is very limited. But that being said, you guys are getting career mode for 2024. So 2024 is supposed to have its own career mode with what I would assume is something like that, and it should work. We are almost to the arrival portion.
Good evening, inbound Las Vegas.
We'll be descending into Denver shortly. And then we basically make a hard left, and we're on final. That's we're a pretty. I'm not going to say easy. I'm not going to say it. Straightforward approach. I'm in a A320 airborne. It's the Fenix A320 Airbus. That's what we got going.
Virgin 403, Denver Center, good evening.
All right.
FSE-403 requesting altimeter.
We are
Say again your request.
Say again, please.
42. Yeah, so that's top of descent is going to be there. We can close that.
Station Air 43 Echo. Contact Albuquerque Center on 127.675.
I like this a lot.
Hold down. Albuquerque Center 127.675. 43 Echo. FedEx 213. Contact Los Angeles Center on 124.6.
The new A320 version 2. Oh yeah, I haven't messed with those because I have this one. This one's a pay. This is a payware. I paid for this one, so I don't fly the. I think I've flown the A320 in the actual A320 from the sim one time. That's it. I fly all of my stuff is through here. All right, 137. We just passed the VOR. 137,000 pounds is what we're at now. Our current fuel on board's 9440. When we get there, we're supposed to have 6,800. So let's do our fuel calculation here. See how close we are when we get there. So we'll say 9,400 minus 6,700 equals 2,700. So 136.8
United 125 squawk 4321 identified.
minus 2,700.
21 United
Our landing weight should be about 134,100 pounds. Let's go ahead and throw that in. Dry airport, we're arriving on 34 right. Let's go ahead and apply the current METAR. Landing weight here is 137. Is that right? No, 134.1. Little bit of lag here. I'm kind of concerned about the arrival, to be honest. Low auto brake. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Low auto brake, idle, manual land, flaps are full, auto throttle on. This is, we're good. METAR's 30.26. We'll wait on that. We'll figure that up in a little bit. Avionics screens never turn on. Really want to get a PC so you can get the VATSIM at the same time. Kind of intimidates me. Yeah, that's why I'm not on there, to be honest with you, Airborne. I'm not on there because it's intimidating. I want to make sure I know the plane very well before I jump onto VATSIM. I don't want to be the guy holding up everybody else's experience because I'm an idiot, you know, like in the plane. So, but I'm the same way. I want to make sure that I know my plane pretty well, and how to control it, how to keep it at speed, how to speed it up, slow it down, and have stabilized flight before I get into VATSIM. Hey, thanks for that sub, Airborne. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you. We are not quite. Our next waypoint is the start of our arrival. So that waypoint right there starts our arrival into Denver. We don't even start down until well after that, but so yeah. And then I've had a couple of questions, guys, also about FS Hub. I'll pull that up so you guys can see it too. So FSEconomy runs the whole world of things, right? Where you have pay for all the planes and where you go and all that. FS Hub runs side, you know, next to it. It's not. I don't believe they're integrated. They work well together, but they're not integrated. And it basically is a achievement tracker, right? So and a flight log. So all the flights that I've done since I've been on FS Hub are all right here. Now many of these are FSEconomy flights, and it loads. It tells you how long, what your landing rate was. You can go back into them and see where you went, how you did it. You could see if you got any achievements based on those. It takes all of your payload, how much you had, your altitude, and it tracks all that stuff. That's why I like FS Hub, and it runs with Landing Rate Manager to track all your FSEconomy flights too. But you could track. I track Neofly flights in this. I would track a pilot's life flights in this, and I track my normal flights that I don't do for any airline simulating thing. So. But it's a pretty cool system. And then here, again, tracks everything, where you've been, how you've been there. Tonight we'll have another one for right now, we'll have another one from here. From here over to here. But yeah, and then it also gives you a whole bunch of like flight achievements to work for. Like right now, we're working on this Cities 1. U.S. Cities 1, and we should, when we land, we should get Mile High City, and then the only thing we'll have to do is Brotherly Love, City of Philadelphia. We'll have to fly into Philadelphia.
Expect the ILS runway 34 right approach into Denver. Powder 1 arrival. Expect descent in 20 minutes. Advise if you want to descend sooner.
expecting ILS runway 34 right approach, Powder 1 arrival. We'll expect descent in 20 minutes, Khmer 146.
Now it's Powder 1 arrival? Now I gotta check this out. Hang on, they're changing things up on me. That doesn't make any sense. Denver Center, Command Air 146. Is it possible that I could continue on my Ski 3 arrival?
Come Air 146, affirmative. You can continue on the Ski 3 arrival.
Okay, we'll continue on the Ski 3 arrival, bump transition into 34 right ILS. All right. That's what I like about Say Intentions also, and I think Beyond ATC does similar things, but it's a little bit more fluid. It's, you know, you're allowed to ask and request different things, and then sometimes they grant your request, sometimes they don't. Can't wait to fly the C-17. C-17 is going to be pretty good. I agree with you, Airborne. I've been thinking about getting the Captain Sim C-130 to do cargo, because the Captain Sim C-130 is in the FSEconomy side of things, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to do cargo missions in that thing. I don't think the C-17 is in there though yet, and who knows when 2024 comes out, if FSEconomy is still supported by 2024. If it's still supported by 2024 and they're still able to do it, maybe they will put in those other.
146.
All right, so FS Hub, just real quick, and then, you know, so I'll get Denver, Colorado. I need Philly, and then they'll give us this achievement, and then you can see over here with our achievements or my achievements, I've already gotten GA pilot, 10 flights, obviously, 100 flights are completed. And then short hauler, and it tracks basically short haulers, 50 short haul flights that are between 30 minutes and 3 hours long. Tells you when, tells me when we got it.
Maintaining flight level 370.
And then go back to pilot's profile. There's a couple of things for flying into various cities. There's actually many things for flying into various cities. When you go to flight achievements, all these are flying into and out of one city. Sometimes they have landing rates that you have to be under, and then these are multi-flight achievements. Like they have a whole Route 66 tour. You have to, in order to get this achievement, you have to do 14 different flights that follow Route 66 from Chicago all the way down to Sacramento. So it's pretty cool. I like FS Hub, and then they're coming out in December. They're coming out with Aero Economy, which is something like FSEconomy. I think it's the upgrade. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's going to be very similar to FSEconomy, where they have a whole bunch of things, you know, jobs to fly, planes. So it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. I don't know where it's going to go, but all right, let's get that off the screen here. Yeah, I do short hauls too for the most part. I have not done anything other than short hauls right now, because when I'm streaming, when you start to get over, I think I've done a couple hour flights. You know, I think maybe 3 hours. You know, to stream a 3 hour flight, like I like it because I could sit here and chat with you guys and answer questions and throw things out there and show you what I do and all that. But I could see where people would not want to sit here and watch this for 3 hours. So I try to mix in some hour-and-a-half flights usually. You know, by the time you get up, I got, 30-40 minutes to chat before we have to descend, You know, a little bit of setup time, take a flight, you know, and then we start to land and get busy again. And, you know, that's what I like to do. But long hauls, I want to start doing some long hauls. But I'll probably do most of them either off stream, or it'll be a stream will be set up, and I'll get the plane in the air and let the plane fly, and then I'll come back and check in and do whatever, and we'll go from there. But all right, let's we have a message here. I'm assuming that it's that we had no delay. Yeah, no ADC required. That's good. So we're going to go flight plan. We've got a few more minutes. We're about 100 miles out from our time of descent, top of descent. We're still several little ways out too, so. Tried that long haul on Concorde, yeah. And I don't, if I'm gonna fly, I'm also not gonna use time acceleration. I'm just not gonna do it. It makes no sense to do. It makes no sense to me to do a long haul flight that is supposed to be 12 hours and condense it into a hour-long flight. I mean, I just don't understand why you would even do the long-haul flight in the first place if you were going to do that. Now, that's just my feeling. Some people do that. Some people enjoy it. Whatever. I don't care. But that's just my feeling on it. I'd rather do a bunch of short hauls and just call myself a short or medium haul, you know, virtual pilot than say that I'm a long-haul pilot and do Japan to New York in a minute and a half. Doesn't make any sense to me. You're not a long haul pilot. You don't sit in the sim, waiting for 24 hours. Again, my opinion. Everybody can fly it differently. I don't care what you do, but Steve, you still here? Were you just getting that plane into position? I think we might actually take a couple of our local deliveries after this flight. We might go do some local deliveries in Tennessee. The weather's going to be absolutely crap, but I think we're going to try and get some local deliveries done because we have a couple of missions that are going to be expiring shortly. So there's a Cessna and a Caravan over there to rent. So Hawks girl, what the hell? What'd you do? Would you ban the guy? Hawks girl doesn't like you, Airborne. You just banned the guy. Hawks girl's my wife, Airborne. I don't know what happened here. Unhide user. Unhide user.
Skyhawk, Charlie Sierra, Yankee radar contact 5 miles south of True Grit, South Airport at 9,900 feet. Roger, radar contact.
Airborne, you good? Are you here? I don't know what
9,900 feet. Roger, Charlie Sierra, Yankee.
I don't know what she was doing, but she brought me coffee and I've accidentally banned multiple. Oh, that's funny. I literally turned over. I said, Hawks Girl doesn't like you, Airborne. And she's sitting here with a cup of coffee. She goes, huh? I go, or a pot of coffee. Oh, that's funny. What's up, Elder? How are you, man? Thanks for staying. Hopefully my wife doesn't ban you either. You're a subscriber, too, so. Guys, real quick, I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. She filled it up. I have it. I have coffee. I'll have her come in here and say sorry. Come in and say you're sorry. You see that? Put the camera there.
283 Alpha Papa Roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk
I would
VFR,
like to
frequency change
extend my
approved.
sincerest apologies for not knowing what I'm doing. I hope you all have a wonderful flight and enjoy your weekend.
For Kilo Golf Whiskey Sierra. Twin Cessna 4 Juliet Whiskey understood. Keep your squawk and
All right, Elder. Sounds good. Oh, that's funny. She was so embarrassed. Where are we at here? Hour 39 in? That's going to be a YouTube short. She's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, she's sweet, all right. Unless she bans you, Elder. Alright, we should be real close to top of descent here pretty soon.
Cessna 4 Juliet Whiskey understood. Are you able to maintain altitude? Declare your intention.
Denver Center, Hyper 84 Victor Kilo.
Alright, I think we got our, I think we got everything squared away here.
Hyper 84 Victor Kilo, Denver Center. Roger. You're at center. 80578, VFR request.
I'm actually kind of curious to see how my skills in the Caravan or the Cessna is going to be in Tennessee with the weather they're getting right now. I think it's mainly just rain. I don't think it's actually that bad in our area, or the area that we're going to be flying in.
Cirrus 0578, Denver Center. Go ahead with your request. Cirrus Center 80578, VFR request to Alpha Sierra Echo. Flight level 15,500. Requesting flight following as possible. 8057. Cirrus 578, squawk 6163. Maintain VFR at or below 10,500 feet. Departure on will be 125.35. Report any altitude changes.
Play the Planet just subscribed with a Twitch Prime. Thank you, sir. How are you? Welcome in. over on the Twitch side. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We are going to be, yeah, we're about 40 miles, less than 40 miles away from top of descent. It's going well, man. Just doing a little flight. We did Vegas to Denver. We're getting ready to start our descent into Denver. All right, Airborne, thanks for coming in. Thank you for the sub over on, thanks for popping into the community over on the YouTube side of things. If you're a Discord guy, !Discord will get you that link. We'd love to have you over there. But appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, my day's going good. I just, we're getting ready to descend into Denver. Got a couple of, maybe another 1 or 2 GA flights that we'll be doing after this one. Maybe in the Caravan or the Cessna 172. And we'll be doing some deliveries, local deliveries on that. Thank you, dear. We'll be doing some local deliveries, probably in the Tennessee area in probably some pretty crappy weather, so. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to mute you real quick. I'm going to eat. I don't want to be chomping in your ear. I'm hanging out, but throw things in chat. Try not to ban anyone. Yeah, exactly.
Contacting Denver Center on 119.85, Comair 146. Denver Center, Comair 146, good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 370.
Comair 146, Denver Center, good afternoon.
Frontier 43, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Denver Center, climbing flight level 330 for Frontier 43.
Still here, guys. Just trying to wolf down a sandwich. Thanks for coming in.
128.65 for Denver Portrait.
Comair 146, Denver Center, descend via ski 3 for the ILS runway 34 right approach into Denver. Altimeter 30.18.
All right.
Descend via ski 3 for the ILS runway 34 right approach, Comair 146.
Center, Frontier 92141, with you climbing flight level 360.
That's going to put us down to 12,000 is where we got to go. Yeah, we got some serious lag issues here. I hope we are
Frontier 902-141,
All right, we've started our descent here. Seatbelt sign can come on. That should have been on before.
United 221, turn right, heading 325.
Apply our METAR. Refresh it. 3026 is our METAR. This is still good. Destination data needs to go in.
United 221, contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
All right, QNH is 3026. Temperature is 23. Wind is 340 at 05.
Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Baro minimums are RA is 155.
270, bunker 127.
All right. .136 is our approach speed.
Frontier 127, climb and maintain flight level 280.
All right.
Up to 280, Frontier 127. Bravo with flight level 340. JetBlue 663, Juliet Bravo, Denver Center. Good afternoon. Denver Center, November 19 Whiskey Bravo, requesting clearance to the RNAV.
Yeah, I'm hoping that our lag goes away a little bit.
Expecting RNAV Yankee approach to runway 25 into Eagle.
So once we get to this,
King Air 22 might climb and maintain 17,000.
yeah, 10,000. We got to be at 10,000 when we get onto our ILS approach. That's where we got to be. And then we step down 9,700, and then our airport, our touchdown zone is actually at 5,350. So our altimeter is going to show us at 5,300 feet, even though we're at the ground, which is going to be a little bit of a mind screw for me because I'm not used to flying in such high altitudes.
Walker 7406, Denver Center. Good evening. Stingray 239er AZ Denver Center. Descend and maintain 8,005. Cleared for the RNAV approach to runway 16 at Lake County. Report established on final.
All right. Sandwich is on board. Passing 25,000.
Stingray 9er Alpha Zulu, contact Aspen approach on 123.8.
All right, descent. Our auto brake is going to be set to low. Passenger signs are on. FCU is good. Engine wing and anti-ice we should probably turn on since we are coming through some icing conditions here. Or moisture anyway. Yeah. Altimeter, not quite yet. We'll set that to 30, I believe it's 32.6 when we get there.
Kodiak 508 Arcade, Denver Center. Not seeing you on radar. Double check 4733. Ident again.
Altimeter is 3026.
Kodiak 50 Romeo Kilo clock 4733 ident in the air.
Kodiak 8 RK radar contact. 7 southwest of Metro at flight level 10,000 feet. Broomfield altimeter 29er 83. Denver Center descend and maintain flight level 190.
All right, our next speed constraint, we got to be between 21,000 and 17,000 at our next waypoint there, and we have to be at 250. So I'm going to slow us down here a little bit. What's going on, everybody? We are descending into Denver. Not terribly far out.
Come Air 146, proceed direct Boeing. Descend and maintain 9,000. Altimeter 30.06 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 right approach.
Direct Boeing, descend and maintain 9,000, altimeter 3006. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 right approach. Comair 146.
United 756 heavy climb and maintain flight level 330. Climbing to 330 United 756 heavy.
All right, we're proceeding direct to Boeing now. As they said, turn on the local LS and our localizer. Not quite yet. We're 40 miles away from that. And is that our turn? It is. It kind of screwed us up here. We had a nice approach. All right, so now I gotta. Yeah, Boeing is like. All right, I see what they did. There is a continuation of this approach on a different. They just vectored us right to the initial approach of this ILS, so that's all right. We'll make it work.
Maintaining 8500, looking for traffic, Cessna 402, Papa Echo.
30, what did I say it was? 3026.
King Air 22, Mike, contact Denver Center on 128.375.
Oh my God, there's a lot of lag here. All right, those are all set up now. I think we're going to get into approach phase here.
Roger. Parker altimeter 2988.
Sorry, guys, got a little busy here.
07 Alpha Tango, contact Denver Center on 128.65.
Center on 128.65 today.
136 is the speed we're looking for.
Denver Center, roger. United 509, proceed direct boo-boo, descend and maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for
All
the
right,
ILS
guys.
runway 34 right approach.
Localizer's ready to go. Still over 14,000, but 9,000 when we come into, we're basically going to, the airport is like right over here, so it's going to be a very, very quick turn and in. We're landing 34 right.
Contact Denver approach on 119.3.
Contacting Denver approach on 119.3, come Air 146.
Be exiting left.
United Denver Center, would you add flight level 180, climbing to flight level 2, latitude 0.
Denver approach, come Air 146 afternoon, descending through 4,000 feet to 9,000.
Comair 146, Denver approach. Good afternoon, Centennial, altimeter 30.24.
Trying to slow us down because we are not, we definitely need to slow down here.
United 69, contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
What's going on, all? We're coming into Denver hot.
Kodiak 508, RK guard.
Climb maintain 9,000, United 117.
565, A-Romeo Kilo today.
Climb and maintain 9,000, United
Exactly that.
117.
We got to go. Landing lights on. Lights to take off.
Kodiak 508, Romeo Kilo.
Landing lights on. Terrain is on. Passenger signs are on. We're descending through 10,000 here very shortly, but 10,000 is very close to the ground already. So
United 117, contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
Contact Denver Tower 124.3, United 117.
we're supposed to be.
Contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
240.
United 986, contact Denver approach on 128.25.
3.25, United 980.
It's gonna be sporty, guys.
Contact tower on
I mean, we have the left. It's the same left hook, but we were just supposed to do it like way out there, and be on approach for a good 10, 15 miles, but not so much. So I'm gonna slow us down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our final approach to Denver. Please turn off all
Um,
devices.
we can go flaps 1.
Preparation for landing in Denver. Please ensure your seat back is straight up, your tray table is
Speed brake and come back.
fastened. Kindly pass any remaining service items and an unwanted reading.
Let's go ahead and arm that.
Thank you.
I don't think we'll need it anymore. A localizer should be caught in a second. Airport is right over there. That's not us. It's out there. flaps 2. Alright, should be catching the localizer here any second. We're going to be five miles out. No, we're about 10 miles out right now. There's the runway. Good to go there. Where this runway right there is what we're taking. No localizer yet.
Piper 8351 Papa Denver approach, roger.
Localizer's armed. We'll go to approach mode.
Piper 8351 Papa
Gear
Denver
down.
approach, contact Buckley Tower on 121.0.
LS buttons on, auto brakes on, ground spoilers are armed, altimeters are good, engine wing and anti-ice we can shut off. Engine mode selector as required.
West runway 34 right.
Comair 146, Denver approach, contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
Contacting Denver Tower on 124.3, Comair 146.
We are looking for about 140 on arrival. So let's go ahead and...
Denver Tower, Comair 146, afternoon. Descending past 8,000.
Comair 146, Denver Tower, roger. Continue approach.
Thank you.
Comair 146, Denver Tower,
All right.
330 at 6. Runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Let's give this a whirl. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks, so...
Comair 146.
American 2450, contact departure.
American 2450, good day.
United 2428, wind 246 at 18, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Approach speed is 136. Go full flaps. All right, all.
United 2428, contact Denver ground on 121.35.
We'll be yeah, we'll be exiting left. Left or right?
United 679,
Oh,
contact
be exiting
departure
right.
on 126.1. Have a good evening.
Figure that out there when we get down.
1,000.
Tell them to meet me here. I'm gonna put my gear down and touch down here.
The lag is not going to help us very much. I think that's a cargo area off to our right. The actual airport is off to our left. I'm almost positive.
What runway am I on?
Yeah, that airport hasn't loaded in yet. I'm afraid that it's going to be a my aircraft.
Minima 100. 50. 30. Retard.
take that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver. Local time is 11.
I will take that.
We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today.
All right, 60. Reverse thruster stowed. Go to brakes.
1 mile above sea level. The weather here
Nailed it is right.
Welcome to Denver. Contact ground on 119.475.
seated with your seatbelts fastened.
I am really happy
Ground
with
on
that.
119.475, Comair 146.
Wish you a wonderful stay in Denver.
That was
Denver ground. Comair
Phenomenal.
146. Afternoon. We're clear of runway 34 right and ready to taxi to the gate.
Come here 146, Denver ground, taxi to C30 via Whiskey Delta, Delta, Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Bravo November, Hotel, Charlie Sierra. Have a good day.
what in the hell?
C30 via Whiskey Delta, Delta, Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Bravo November, Hotel, Charlie Sierra, Comair 146.
Whiskey Delta, Delta, Delta 5. Oh, I see. I see. Got it. Damn it, man. Landing rate 189. I will take that.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike taxi to holding point Bravo 1 via taxiways Alpha and Charlie.
Of course, I did not.
Holding point Bravo 1 via Alpha and Charlie Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
I did not record that, of course. Why would I? That would have been silly. Landing lights can come off. Nose lights to taxi. Nav and logo lights. Strobe can come off. Strobe lights, landing lights, nose lights. Good. Runway turnoff lights not needed. Flaps are up. Ground spoilers are good. Terrain can come off. As soon as I make this turn, I'll shut off our weather radar. I gotta look at that. I want to look at that placement too. I'm pretty sure it was a legal landing, and we didn't even float it. Legal, not illegal. I think I'm going to do that right now. Hang on one second, guys. We're going to shut off our radar here. Transponder we did. APU we can start. We'll get that ready to go. That's window heat. We don't need that. APU can start. Anti-ice is off. Let's real quick, let's take a look at that landing rate. 189, right on the money. And not right on the money. Touchdown zone's there, but it was a legal landing. Well within the touchdown zone. So I will take that. I will definitely take that. In this thing, I don't know. That might be my best landing yet. All right, let's get to the gate. Taxiing a little bit of a taxi here. How's everybody doing?
Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra, follow the Falcon on taxiway Alpha hold, short of runway 22. Following the Falcon
Pretty
on
sure we
Alpha,
have an
holding short of runway
aerial
22,
plane on the
Gulfstream
taxiway
671 Gulf Sierra.
We got not this turn. We got one more turn to go. Boom, boom, boom. So Delta 5 is the angled taxiway that's coming up by where that plane is right now. I don't have the nameplates. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming that's a player. Not 100% sure, but
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, continue taxi on taxiway Lima, hold short of taxiway Bravo.
Continuing on Lima, holding short of Bravo Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
I shut down engine 1 here. Keep going on engine 2.
Exit approved, taxi via Alpha Bravo 1 and Charlie United 1232.
Here's our Delta 5.
Can you confirm before United 1232, we are heading for runway 8. Can you confirm the taxi instructions?
Our APU is on, so we can shut down our engine when we get to the gate. Still have power in the aircraft.
United 1232, exit approved. Taxi to parking via Alpha, Bravo 1, Charlie.
Negative. We are not taxiing to parking. We are taxiing to runway 8. United 1232.
So we just landed. We flew right. Would have flown right over our heads if we were right there. What's this plane doing, man? Get out of the way. Alright, let's see where our gate is. B11? There we are. B11. Let's see if B11 is applicable. It is. Our plane disappeared. Just went away. So it's straight in, it's 3 gates in, it should be right next to that other, yep, it's already set up. GSX is there. Fortnite, what's up? Did you join on the last flight of the stream? Well, my stream time is limited today because I got to go get my daughter from school, so this was the only flight of the stream. I was going to try and get down to Tennessee and do some flights in the weather, but yeah, so there's a chance that I might be back tomorrow night, but definitely Sunday, if not tomorrow night. Depending on what's going on, I might be back tonight for a little bit as well. I have to figure out what's going on with the family though first. So we are getting ready to pull into gate B11. We flew from Las Vegas to Denver. We should have gotten an achievement. Why is that plane in the gate that I thought we were going to be parking at? I'm almost positive that that plane is in our... Maybe not. Alright, let's see if... I think we're going to pull into the next one. Let's do B15, I guess. Is that on this side?
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo holds short of taxiway Delta traffic on final approach.
Well, now stuff is here. Okay.
Holding
I don't
short
think
of taxiway
GSX...
Delta, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
I don't think GSX knows what's going on here.
Learjet tree, Lima Juliet, taxi to runway 16 via taxiways Hotel and Mike.
Taxiing to runway 16 via Hotel.
We might have
Mike, Learjet
double
333, Lima
sceneries.
Juliet.
We might have double sceneries working here. That might be the problem.
Denver ground, Sirius November 217 Alpha Tango, with information call to the general aviation parking area requesting taxi for takeoff.
All right. Cut the engine. We should be on APU power.
Cirrus November 217 Alpha Tango Denver ground taxi to runway 8 via Lima. Mike holds short of runway 8.
Request a GPU.
Affirmative taxi to runway 8 via Lima. Mike holds short runway 8. Sirius November 217 Alpha Tango.
Commence deboarding. Yeah, definitely some issues with the scenery here with the jetways and such.
The boarding requested.
External power is not yet available.
Passengers, the boarding started.
Open aft cargo. Open forward cargo. Power's on. APU can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. Doors can be unarmed. External power is on. I think we're good. I think we landed, guys. We're gonna go check out our payment stuff, and while they unload us, that certainly is way too close for comfort on the plane over here.
Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra, continue taxi on taxiway Alpha hold short of runway 22. Continuing on Alpha holding short of runway 22, Gulfstream 671.
I'd say all said and done. All said and done, I was pretty happy with that. All through and through for not flying and an Airbus in the last week and a half. That was pretty good. Hopefully, if the rest of them stay consistent, that would be even better. But yeah, they show me a minus 148 for that. So let's look at this, and it looks like we got the Mile High City achievement, which is good. We were on time, which is also good. That means we only have, for the U.S. Cities version 1, we only have to get the Philly flight that I wanted. So we'll do that on the next stream. We'll be doing this Philly flight likely, because I was hoping to do that this stream, but there's not going to be enough time. It's a 2-hour flight, the one that I have set up for Philly right now. So, yeah, all good there. Let's see how we did in FSEconomy. We'll unload this. We don't need it anymore. And then in FSEconomy, we should be unloading the aircraft. And in banking, or actually we'll do logs. In my log, Las Vegas to Denver, hour 40, 545 miles. We made $5,296 personal cash. So, very good, Maddie. Where you at? Oh, you're not on. Yeah, you're not on multiplayer, right? I can't even see you. All right. For our payments, actually no, that was for our. This is actually just our payments. Ground crew fee at Denver cost us about $300-400, $400 or $500. Las Vegas and Denver, in between Las Vegas and Denver, but we got paid $5,800. So pretty good margin there. I'm gonna throw $5,500 in the bank. Whoops, wrong keyboard. 44,000 in the bank now. I'm gonna probably throw and make this $100,000. We're definitely gonna help out Rex buy a large FBO near us, and we're working with him. So we're definitely gonna be doing that. Got a good chunk of change sitting in the business cash, and then we got a good chunk of change sitting in the Wolf Air Aviation bank account too. So I think I'm actually going to transfer in from Nate Wolf to Wolf Air Aviation. I'm going to transfer about $30,000 over to Wolf Air. Not 300,000, just 30. I don't have 300,000 to do that. Personal money investment, and this will sit over in invalid account parameters. Why?
Cessna 908, Charlie Echo holds short of taxiway Delta, awaiting further instructions. Holding short of taxiway Delta Cessna 908, Charlie Echo. Tornado 892 Tango Oscar holds short of taxiway Echo, waiting for clearance to enter the ramp. Holding short of taxiway Echo Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Why is that not, Oh, yeah, I think it's because I might need to have it in cache. I don't have enough money to take $30,000 out of now. Nate Wolf, 2, Wolf Air. There we go. Put 30,000 in here. And then owner, capital investment. Done. Now we can take that and put 30,000 there. Nope, that's not what we wanted at all. Now we got to put 60,000. Glad we're not getting ATM fees for that. Oh God. There we go. Now we're back to where we got to be. So now in here, I'm not withdrawing. I'm gonna put 2,500 back in the bank. Give us 13,000, 1,800 in the cash flow. We got 9,000 in cash for the business. Thanks, Play. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. Thank you very much. So 13,000 in our personal bank. We just made about 5,000 just now. 108,000 in the business bank account. We're working towards getting either a Caravan or something else, and then we're going to be helping out Rex getting his FBO, which is really close by, so which will in turn help us. So let's see with our logs here how we're doing. Yes, you know, mouse in your house is crushing it. All right, guys, I gotta run. I gotta go get my daughter here in about an hour, so I'm not even gonna have enough time to jump into another flight here, or otherwise it's gonna be too crazy. So I do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Airborne, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. Play the Planet, thank you for the subscription on Twitch. With your Twitch Prime sub. I hope to be back at some point tomorrow night. I do have a party to go to tomorrow afternoon, and then I may be back tomorrow night. I'm just not 100% sure. If not, I do hope to get a quick stream in on Sunday, and then I'll be around, or I should be around much of the week next week as well. So that's gonna wrap me up, guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night, and I will enjoy your afternoon, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.